All right, boys, as mentioned at the top, we are doing Compare and Contrast, aka the tier list this week, and we are doing it for the Squid Game. We're tiering the characters, so this is your last chance, your warning. If you haven't seen the show and you do intend to see it, skip ahead, because there are many, many spoilers in the next 15 minutes or so. So, yeah, spoiler alert. If you don't want to get spoiled, skip to the outro.
Maybe don't skip to the outro, just skip to episode 1. Just start again. I suggest.
We'll catch you in a few weeks.
If this week's episode 40 minutes, if you need an extra 20 minutes, episode 1. And before you know it, you're back to episode 120.
But yes, we'll get into it and I'll read out the tiers. The top tier is That's Incredible. These are comedian jokes, These hit the back of the room, These aren't for the masses. So the next tier below that is Squid Pro Quo.
Excellent.
We all get a bit of something out of this, hopefully. The middle one is Are You Squidding Me?
Yes, sir.
The fourth one is Squid Row. Like Skid Row. A bit of thinking went into this one. And the last one is Squid Mark.
Oh, you don't want to be there.
You don't want to be there. So, boys, to begin us off, the main character is Seong Gi-hun, player 456, the main character of the show. Boys, where do we put him?
All right, I've got a couple of thoughts on number 456.
Main character,
Heart of Gold. However, degenerate gambler who had his daughter's birthday and then used the money to gamble.
That first episode, I hated him from the get-go.
Dude, big time.
When he stole his mum's credit card, that set the tone that he's a scum.
Yeah.
He gambles it, and I don't know. But did he redeem himself throughout the series, Heart of Gold, as you said. He didn't want his companions to die.
Agreed. Because, you're right. The first 2 episodes, right? He was scum. Because he stole his mum's credit card. He lost all his money to gambling. But then, he also feeds the little fish to cats, even though he doesn't have that much money.
That is true.
And then he does redeem himself, as he goes on. Befriends the old man, forms a little
But he lies the old man when push comes to shove. He swindles the old man, shows his true colors, dare I suggest.
With the marbles, that is true. And he got caught as well on top of that.
Exactly, he got done.
I think his positives do outweigh the negatives. I think he does have more redeeming qualities than bad. We are human after all.
Exactly. No one's perfect.
So I want to put him in Squid Pro Quo. Thoughts?
I'd agree. He's better than most characters, but I'm not putting him at the top.
Hundo.
All right, boys. Next one up then is Cho San-woo, who is Song Hee-yeon's childhood friend. Player 218. Where do we think he goes?
In the bin. Dude, dirty boy.
I hated him from the start. He's a rat. He's a weasel.
Bro, he's the biggest mole on the show. At least with the other characters, right? From the start, you don't like them. But this guy, bro, just sneaky, snaky boy, and he just disregards Mr. Ali. All right? My man put a gun to his head and blew his brains out. That's essentially what he did.
My heart broke when opens the bag, rocks. Oh,
rocks.
I just got goosebumps, bro. I just got chills. From the get-go, he's a scum. From the start where he what was the first one where he knew the game but didn't tell the boys?
Yeah.
He knew it was the sugar game. And he let them pick the hard shapes. He let them pick the fucking all that.
Umbrella and whatnot. Dude, I don't get why he did that. That literally made no sense to me whatsoever. Why he just withheld that.
I don't know if the show was meant to be it's an even split between the shapes. I think he just wanted the least amount of people in the easy shape. That was my understanding of it. And then what hurt as well, when you had to pick a partner, cold shoulder to our main character. 4, 5, 6.
Childhood friends.
Childhood friend.
Meant nothing.
Not even an icon. He couldn't even get himself to look him in the eye before he stabbed him in the back. In the bin. Squid Mark.
I agree. Absolute squid mark.
Nothing higher.
All right, fellas. Next one up is the North Korean defector, Kang Sae-byeok, player number 67. Dicey character, this one, boys. Where do you think she goes?
Kang Sae-byeok. Bro, get her at the top. I fell in love. I fell in love. What a character.
No, dude.
Oh.
It's just weird.
Yeah, but, as the series went on, you understood her character. She's had
I
hardships.
don't think I still understood that character.
She had hardships. She had to defect for a better life for her family. Her father died when they were crossing the border from North Korea to South Korea. I've invested in this character, bro. Don't take this away from me. Mother got shipped back to North Korea, trying to get her back. Simple. It's a simple request. She wants her mother and her brother together, and she's doing everything she can.
Yeah, there was some heart. There was some. My heart was tugged at with the scenes of her and her brother. But mate, she's a thief, bro. She literally steals from people. Other gamblers, nonetheless.
She does what she has to. All right, at all costs.
What's the saying? Like, do the means justify the ends?
Do the ends justify the means? I'm
Well,
saying
that's
for
the
her
one.
and her alone, yes.
All right. So where do you want to put her then?
Nah, it's outrageous if I put her at the top.
She's not at the top. I'm like, is she the second one up? Is she Squid Pro Quo, or are you squidding me? Because I'm feeling, are you squidding me big time?
I'm trying to think of the characters. I'm putting her relative to the other. She was far and above most of the characters. Was she though? Am I blinded by love, bro? Is that what this is?
I think you're blinded by the attractiveness of the character, which I don't really see that. She's all right. Like, she's not bad looking.
This is a Squid Game aside, first acting job, bro. She's a model. Don't take this away from her.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought she was like a nobody. Like, this is her first ever, big project.
Nah, she was a professional model coming into this, and then
let's be real, right?
acting
Like,
job.
she didn't have to do she doesn't have to do much acting.
Hey,
her acting was just sit
you
and
said
look a little bit.
she
forlorn.
tugged at your heartstrings. That takes acting.
No,
that takes
that's 'cause
acting.
the character tugged at my heartstrings, bro. All she did, right, the whole of her acting career, was sit there, look angry, and pull out a knife every 10 seconds. That's
Unreal.
it. That's all she did.
Unreal.
That's all she
Oscar.
did. But I'm willing to, for the character alone, I am willing to negotiate and put her at Squid Pro Quo.
Bay should go in Squid Pro Quo. Nothing lower.
All right, next one up. It's a bit of a tough one to pronounce. Abdul Ali. Apologies if I got that one wrong. But player 199, the only brother in the show so far, and someone that I have a soft spot for after 2 episodes. But boys, where do we see him?
There's only one place where this man goes. This guy is an angel. First of all, the brown guy who speaks Korean. I love that. I love the diversity in the show.
Unreal.
Secondly, no need to bloody grab main character number 456's shirt as he's tripping in the first game, the green light, red light. Literally no reason. And he did it,
Unreal.
saved his life, and literally was nothing but loyal for the whole show before he got backstabbed.
And then just within that, the sheer strength to hold a grown man up with one hand, no moving at all.
No movement, zero. Oh,
Bonus points in that.
wowee.
And you're right, heart of gold, He kept calling him sir even if he didn't have to. Respect. He was showing respect. Broke my heart to get backstabbed.
That was, that I'm gonna harp on that.
His goodness got taken advantage of. His kindness.
Yeah, he was so trusting. And then that guy just, oh man. This guy is going at the top.
I agree. Right to the top. Right to the top.
All right, boys. Next one up is Or Il Num, player 001, the old man.
What a twist.
Didn't care for it.
Twist.
Did not care for it though.
Really?
I will say I did not care for it. How did he fucking survive? He's meant to get shot in the head.
Yeah, but so the whole point, right, was like he's like the owner of the game or whatever, and he was like one of those. That was weird. That was also a little bit weird.
It doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense.
Like these rich geezers who just like watch the games and like put bets, and then turns out he's a rich geezer, but then he's like, oh, I don't want to put bets because it's not fun, so I'm going to play the game. I didn't really understand the twist, but the old man played me for a fool. He was nice, caring. Like a little, the brain tumor as well. He had a whole backstory.
Actually, you're right. In the episode where he dies, that got to me as well. They pick their partner. They're meant to be boys, best friends. Then all of a sudden,
best friends.
Marbles. He's getting lied to by a main character. 456.
456.
He kept asking, "What did I say?"
Yeah, but then he lied about that.
Yeah, but
he lied about that.
No, but that's fine. Because in the end, he's still like, you know what? You go ahead and take the marbles. I will sacrifice my life for you. Even if that was a lie, which we figured out in the end, at the time, oh, mate. I'm getting goosebumps again just thinking about it.
Bro, no. I wasted tears on that guy. I literally wasted it. Like a single droplet came down my eye when that scene happened. And I feel so betrayed by the fact that he's actually not who he said he was.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm saying in that moment in time, tears. Overall, don't care for him. I'll be honest. When he died at the end, I'm like, that's what you get, you bitch.
Squid Row for me. That's where I'm putting him. But happy to discuss.
No, I agree. Squid Row. Not scum, but he's not in my good books.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
All right, next one up. Actually, just as an aside, like this show is essentially just Big Brother, right? Like they get down on their luck people, like outcasts of society. They just shove them in a massive house. They're watched at all times. They do various games, and then when they're eliminated, instead of being sent home, they just die. I mean, this is how
true.
Big Brother should actually be, in my opinion. I've watched it every
It's
night.
cheaper than getting a plane home. Just pop them off and burn their bodies.
Take
bro.
them out the back and just pull it in the back of the head. There's Channel 10. There's your next idea for next year. So next character is Jang Deok-su, player 101, and the guy with the snake face tattoo.
The big bully. What do we think?
Rubbed me the wrong way as he's meant to. You know, he's the villain. Rubbed me the wrong way the whole time. He got played though. You know, he's meant to be this smart big guy leader of the group. One, he gets played. Two, gets in his head when they're like, you see your gang, they're going to kill you at night. It's not going to be us.
True.
It's going to be your own boys. Got him insecure. So he's not, he was a weak character that was meant to be playing a big man. Classic bully.
Yes, agreed. He was just doing what he had to do though. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was a bit of an asshole, but like, man, he's just playing the game.
Game's the game.
But what did you think? So like, you're saying he's a bully, he's insecure. Did you like his character? Did you not like his character?
At no point did I like his character. Can you tell me there was a single point in the show where you like his character? Again, we take it back to the marbles game when he miraculous comeback, Liverpool versus Milan-esque when they brought it back. You know, he had one marble and somehow got all 20. That upset me. You know, I wanted to.
I actually thought he was going to die at that point.
Yeah, but again, you know, he was a bad guy being a bad guy. He wasn't a bad guy trying to play a good guy. So for that, I can't put him bottom tier. But Squid Row still, he's trash, scum. Fuck him off.
Agreed.
All right, boys. And lastly, Mi-nyeo, player 212, the manipulative woman who claims to be a single mother, which is a spoiler for me because I thought she actually was a single mother. I do remember she was quite hysterical and was desperate to leave.
Bro, I thought she still was. I thought she still was till now, bro.
Well, apparently, according to like Wiki Reviews Squid Game, it's a farce. She pretends.
Never confirmed. That's what I'll say to you, Senny. But what do we think of this character?
Surely, like you just mentioned, when the first episode, like before they went back again for the second time, she's like, "Just let me home, please, sir.
Yes.
Let me home. I got a kid. I got a young boy at home that I need to take care of. Blah blah blah."
Yes. And I also did like the fact, you know, when she went to town with, you know, old snake tattoo, that she was playing him like a fiddle. I did like that part. Not because it was a sex scene or anything.
That was good.
That aside.
Yeah.
Just the manipulation of the big dog.
So I respect her. I've got a little bit of a different take, right? I respect her because she was hustling. She knew what the situation was. She knew she had to like play different sides to get what she needed. So she was with the thugs. Then she tried to join the, the little main trio or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was kicked out, but she was trying her best. And
yeah, because that's how you would be in the Hunger Games, bro. You're backstabbing everyone just to get an advantage. You resonate with her.
Bro, 45.6 million won on the line. And you're telling me you wouldn't do the same thing?
Just quietly, the funny thing is when you go and Google and you type in the number 4, the top search is 46.5 million won to US dollars.
How much is it?
I think it's like 36 million US dollars or something.
Sheesh. So you for $36 million.
That's worth more in Korea as well because like standard of living, you know, that sort of
purchasing power and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Purchasing power parity. Anyway, that aside.
Quick economics lesson for you.
Supply and demand. But no, just at every single point, like when she couldn't get a partner, when the no teams wanted her, she was just annoying. She was getting found out. All the people in there knew she was a manipulative snake and no one wanted her, rightly so as well. But I will say at the end, she did slightly redeem herself when she took the big dog out with her. Played him like a fiddle till the end.
That was a big play. Nice
whatever
one.
that,
big time
whatever
play.
the line was. Till till death together.
I will put her in the middle tier.
Middle tier.
That's where I want to put her. Because, like, she's not a bad guy pretending to be a good guy, or a girl in this case.
Yep.
And she's definitely better than the thug. But she's not better than our main friend number one.
Yeah, you're right. Because, like, she was scummy, but only to her advantage. The thug went out of his way to kick people on the floor, bloody, yell at people, bully him. So I agree.
All right, boys, that was pretty good. Listeners, let us know if you agree with the boys, or let me know if they were way off with their rankings of the characters, because I know I disagree with at least half of them.